So almost there, a few more tweaks. I know I keep saying that, but we're gonna go over. You see something poking out behind the truck. All right, so as usual, not as usual, just as of last year, we got the snake, which during the windstorm it kind of tore, so I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. And here you got the witch, rest in pieces, she's boiling. I put these streamers, beware, because kids were coming in the yard, don't want them tripping. Pumpkin internal light blowout, so I'm makeshift with that. Tree, you can see some of the swirlies going on right now if you look closely. There's the cat, and I'm going to turn off the backlight so you can see his eyes are shifting. And we got the angry bride in the backyard. Get that to come back up. We'll have something else there in a second. Yeah. Should be able to hear it in the background as well. That thing lifted up in the air, stormed twice and went places. All over the place. You can see the big window back there. The dead trying to claw their way out. Plus a few others there. And as always, turkey, because Thanksgiving's just around the corner, and he's around the corner looking. Alright, so I don't trip and impale myself. And again, we got the streamers and the lights all around the property. They're blinking to some sound effects. You just can't hear them right this second, because it's getting drowned out by other noises. We've got some new additions too. That's not new. It's a carryover from last year. Singing pumpkins, twirly lights, and there's a new addition. It's funny, after I put that up, during the day, crickets started going off. I know it's not crickets. I found it kind of funny. The crickets, I think it's Master or something. It made me laugh because, you know, hey, Halloween flag. This is new, clearance, $10, one of my yearly pickups. Just says trick or treat with an arrow pointing. It's hard to see with all the smoke right now, but let's see if we can get that to go a little more. There we go. And there's my new addition for this year. Yeah, this unfortunately over here got lifted up by the storm and it broke it, so it's not going to light up, unfortunately. Now, let's see, what else we got here? Oh, we got the skeleton. He's mumbling over there, something. Apologize, you probably can't hear it with all the other noises. Kids screaming. Pumpkin up there, Frankenstein. He's very upset. Got the bat over the door. And you got one of the Reapers, another Reaper. And the side of the house, there's 3 spinny lights, clearance lows. Right now, I think they're $5 if they have any more. Home Depot, 2 for $17, I think. This side we got the purple swirlies, and you can see it's hard to tell with the street light on, but you will see more swirling lights. Now for the new addition that I made, I couldn't finish it the way I wanted, so it's a temporary. Right there, you're going to see, turn on the light a little bit, it's the monster in the box. Right now you have that mummy face in the front. I got to pick up more chain, unfortunately, but set off by a motion sensor. So as soon as you come close to it, starts going off. Unfortunately, there's a strobe in there and you can't really see it because it's not lifting high enough. But there is a strobe in there, so I'm going to take you on a little tour there. Hopefully you don't get blinded. Take the chain off. And there's the strobe. We'll wait for that to die out. What you got there is the power supply. You got the door lock solenoid, and then there's the micro switch. So when the door is shut, the micro switch gives power to the door actuator, and it pops it up. When it pops up, the micro switch loses power and kills the solenoid, and it drops down. I had to add a relay for reliability. I think it was like I got 4 of them for $10. The micro switches were 10 for $6, and the solenoids 2 for 10. But granted, I only need a few. That power supply is a 12-volt supply built about 32 years ago. It's 12-volt, 5-amp. It's got an ammeter in the front I put in, analog. Again, the strobe light. It makes some monster noises, but I might have to work to try to get this lid to lift higher next year around so you can actually see the strobe coming out, or I'll figure out something else. Maybe the lid will be part way open. I'll move the solenoid up so the lid's always open a little bit, and then it gets pushed open even more. And then for the hell of it, I had some purple lights around it. Not completely thrilled how it looks, but maybe next year I'll line it with LED lighting if a sale comes up for purple or orange or something like that. There's the motion detector I made. Those motion detectors are clearance at Lowe's for $10 right now, and I built that up. I have a video on that. I'll post a link in the description. And front door, you got the again, the bride. I think I'm gonna make it so the bride is actually in the front doorway, and the skeleton, which isn't showing up right now, they're kind of in sync with each other right now. And the poor lowly ghost, that thing took off with the wind, so that's not gonna go anywhere. Still, we got Frankenstein and pumpkins. There's a bigger look. This again, clearance, at least 50% off. Kind of a little bit of a splurge purchase. This is the little noise box you can almost hear. I think next year I'm going to put this under the cat, because this will make a cat noise too. They don't sell these anymore, otherwise I'd buy another one. So you can have this. The problem is some of the noises don't turn on the lights too much. You can also have it automatically cycle. So you notice the screaming doesn't set off the lights. There's the cat, which doesn't do much, but I would have liked that under the cat. Next year I'll do that if I can find another one of these boxes. And the laugh does a pretty good job. That might be okay for the skull, for the Reapers. And there's the storm. And again, that. And this is kind of noise actuated. Again, from last year. It's the easiest place to mount it for now. I'll find a new home for it eventually. I turn it off for the mailman so he doesn't get scared. What else do we got? Okay, yep, front door, there's a skeleton. And bride. Again, I think I'm going to put the skeleton in the yard and the bride there, because the bride lifts up and disappears, and that would kind of look weird when you can't see it in the yard. Wouldn't make sense. A lot of this doesn't make sense. But anyway. You see all the smoke. I got to move the fogger. I'm just there temporarily. And that's about it. If you stuck with me through this, I appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know I have quite a bit of different content. I got food, I got woodworking, I got tools, and digital decorations. I know some people have been subscribing, and then they see a video they don't want to watch, like food or whatever, and they unsubscribe. I encourage you to stay subscribed, because I do have a variety. I don't want to have multiple channels. It's just a lot to maintain with little time I have, but I like to share what I've been up to. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.